just said, actually, I don't remember what he said, but I feel like I've spent ages in icy water, and now I can finally warm myself by the fire. Now, the world is going to change. My world, at least. And that's all thanks to you. I am eternally grateful for that. Oh, it helped, believe me. And it turns out it's not a scroll, but a tablet split in half. A smart move, considering that back in the day, both the druids and the priestesses held equal power. I know where you can find. He wasn't exactly a pleasant fellow, and about 200 years ago, his castle literally sank underground, and all that remains are some grim legends. But my subconscious doesn't lie. My master etched Sagrimore's name onto it, so it must. You'd have to ask Nianti about. Ailey's a good girl, but she's up to her elbows in work, and I doubt she's had time to dig deeper into the history of their order. So, that leaves Nianti as your best option anyway. Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. No time to lose. Now I need to prepare.
Have some spare food or coin?
Put that away before you regret it.
Oh, hello there. Until next.
Get my... But... Drunk most of... I wish... What? Where the hell did you get that? A weird beast? So what does that mean? Grandpa got drunk, fell into the well, he got turned into a monster? Ha! That would have been rich. But... strange. Gil swore that he saw him walking into the woods. Why? Do you think he saw something and was afraid to tell me? Maybe. He was acting a little strange, but... I was in bad shape that day, so I didn't care either way. I don't think we've ever talked about it afterwards. No matter. As long as the old fart's dead, I don't care how it happened. Would he? Maybe. I don't know. I don't see the point in dragging up the past. Though, perhaps that's what Gil needs to finally let go of this place. Anyway, thanks for this. And for clearing out the well, I guess. We don't have much, but I hope this will be enough for your trouble. Be careful.
Until. Have a nice...
I talked to Gil. You know, I never thought he had it in him. I know he didn't kill the old bastard on purpose, but that was some quick thinking. Still, I wish he hadn't felt like he had to keep it to himself all those years. Not much. Granddad beat me until I passed out. It was probably the closest he came to killing me. When I woke up, I was in pain. Granddad was gone, and Gil just patched me up and then acted like nothing had happened. We never said a word about it. I guess we both wanted to forget, just for different reasons. No, we talked about it, and the only thing keeping him here was Gil. But I promised to back down a bit, let him do his own thing. He's gone to talk to Yvain's master of horses about taking him as an apprentice. I'll miss him, but I guess it'll do us both good. Thank you for what you've done for us. May the All-Mother bless you. Have a...
Until.
Careful with that.
Move!
Regret that decision. You're here. Let me look at you. You seem to have recovered after whatever happened at the Manir. The All-Mother herself must be watching over you. I would gladly explain why you're wrong. If I were a priestess at the Titan Steps, and perhaps the entire place is a complete disarray. I've been trying to work with Lord Yvain to control the situation, but it seems... First came the Red Priest, braying about the Red Death and accusing people of hiding the diseased. They sow panic and mistrust as if we didn't already have both in abundance. And then you showed up and made a spectacle of yourself. We were hoping to make the relocation as peaceful as possible, but it seems we're fighting a losing battle. Whatever the All-Mother wanted you to see is between you and her. I can only accept and work with the outcome. Besides, I'm more concerned with the impact your little spectacle had on the sentiments in the village. You've given people hope. Only time will tell if that was misguided or what the consequences will be if it proves true. You shouldn't listen to that lunatic. I suppose he's right, and the Menhir really... Menhir or not, I can't see a future for Kunart. You would need a miracle. The hospital will manage without me for a little while longer. Ailey's more capable than she realized. The hospital, yes, I've seen the state it's in, and I've seen Ailey's devotion to her work. She's right, it needs more than just repairs. It needs purpose. The All-Mother's temple was meant to be a place of comfort and healing, but it became distant and unapproachable. What good is faith if it doesn't reach the people who need it most? I would like to help, truly, but I cannot. There is something I must resolve first. Something that has haunted me for far too long. Here lies Lady May. I'm wondering the same. I thought I'd find solace, or perhaps even grief, but maybe. So you've seen what happened with your own eyes. I shouldn't. But maybe the Menhir's reaction to your arrival was a sign from the All-Mother. Maybe you are someone who can help. You never asked me whose grave it is. I come here because it's a reminder of how I failed those who counted on me, and I should feel sorrow, guilt, something. But the truth is, I lost part of myself long before Maeve was taken. I stand here. I wait for a feeling to appear, and nothing comes to me. Not ever. At the corrupted temple, something happened when I was still a priestess out there. I feel like something was taken from me, ripped from my very soul. And I've been hearing her voice ever since. Lorelia. And it's you need to return. Speak to her again. There's something I wouldn't ask this of you if it weren't important. If you can find that thread and pull it free, perhaps we'll both find the answers we need. If you want to help me, I need you to go. Go.
Have some spare food or coin?
It worked. I hope so, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but you know how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is everything all right? You don't look too well, eh? Eh?
So, it's done. The Menhir is alive once more. This changes everything.
I wouldn't be so sure. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Menhir...
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, I am the Lord of Connacht, not Camelot. I cannot...
Of all times, you choose... You are a lord, and it is your subject's duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well...
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war.
What are you talking about?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Connacht, they're in for a surprise.
You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Menhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your... people I can trust. I can't command anyone to join. Otherwise, you see, here's where it gets interesting. I've turned Camelot's own ancient laws against them. No one can dissuade the Seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively halted until I return. With my shield, or on it. It also ensures the people of Connacht have the right to remain on their land until I am back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all. I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's worth is measured by the respect of his people. It is time I follow in the footsteps of my noble ancestors and do what must be done. If this holy mission can secure peace for my people, then I shall see it through. And if by some miracle we return with the legendary Grail, all the better. My word would become law, and the men here would remain untouched. By Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it, but I don't. My Connacht is enough for me. I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place. A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the Menhir is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Connacht. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons. Thank you. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the...
Stay quiet. Stay safe.
You startled me. Ah. Until next time.
Oh, hello there. If it's quality you...
Elixirs. Got. You finished Daffodil and Mandrake. Not the finest batches I've ever seen, but they'll do. As for the Straw Child skulls, exquisite. Truly an excellent selection. My congratulations. Ah, and the Phase Blood. A rare one. Perfect. It seems that's everything. As promised, I'll join the Merchants' Union in that investment and lend my resources to the hospital. I must say, it's satisfying to know the Red Priests won't get their claws on it.
Nice to see you.
That's not how it's meant to be. Ah, Niante, the fractured one. Yes, she feels the void, doesn't she? The emptiness, where her compassion once dwelled. What she cast away? A fragment, a spark. Hers, yet no longer hers. It clings to me now, bound in service to the All-Mother. And does she need it? Truly? Compassion can be a burden, a chain that weighs down the soul. I held it for her because she could not bear it. She gave it to me. Is that what she told you? That I stole it like a thief in the night? No. It was her despair, her doubt, that cast it away. I merely caught it. Because the All-Mother does not abandon her children. Nianti's compassion is a spark, a light meant to guide her. Without it, she stumbles in darkness. But to reclaim it, she must prove herself. It is not a gift freely given. It must be earned. Then she must prove herself worthy. That fragment is steeped in corruption. To return it as it is would destroy her. Take this. It holds what she has lost. Bring it to the All-Mother's altar and cleanse it in her light. Only then will it be safe to return. Go, and tell Nianti this. The fire she extinguished still burns, but only she can decide whether to let it consume her or warm her soul. An offering upon the altar of the All-Mother, sacrificed and brought back before Her Majesty. I gave her my life, expecting nothing in return, and I received her highest grace. But what are you, I wonder? That you've broken the rules of my domain? Perhaps the Mother sent you, or perhaps you've come to tear my purpose apart. I am Laurelia. Do you know my title? I am the Herald of the All-Mother, and all who heed her voice shall receive grace, while those who defy her shall perish. You will carry...
Nice to see you.
Aurelius? So, this is it. If it truly is mine, I cannot leave it. She's right. Surprise. And I'd like nothing more than to... May the all...
To your hovel!